So this is a Raven mask. It's the Trickster. It's a carved 36-inch piece, 12-inch by 12-inch, so you can put your head in there and actually dance this mask. Um, it's sanded but knife finished in between with really fine knife finishing that you can barely see with the naked eye, and it's all like in the line, all nice and clean. There's pin lines around everything that's carved, so the whole mask is completely carved. You got to keep your knife pretty sharp when you're making those little pin lines, but it's worth it in the end. On the bottom here, I put a beaver mask, and that just depicts, like, say it's working with wood or whatever. But I like to put different creatures under the jaws, not just the straight jaw. So some of them have the eagle, some of them have another baby raven under it. It just separates it from other pieces, and even the lines around here are fully carved. It's hollowed completely. You have to try to make them as hollowed and as light as possible, because the dance is probably like 30 minutes that you're running around in the big house. You got four different ravens, hoopoes, turkey-beaks going on at once. But once they start clapping, it's fully articulated, and that loud clap that you have going is pretty intense when you're inside the big house. It echoes throughout everything. But I like making the raven mass. I like listening to the ravens around Fort Rupert. We go down the beach and they're making a whole bunch of different like predator noises and other things. My dog thinks they're cool, Kuzma. But this is all cedar bark, which is pulled off of a cedar tree. Many layers inside the bark, and then it's pulled and stripped and pounded, cut the length. Um, John Jacobson is the one that we get to make all the bark, and his barking is absolutely amazing. It takes so much time and pride into making his bark. Yeah, I try to make each one completely different. If you looked in here, both sides of this raven mask are actually both different. So when you're walking around it, like, it'll have the same form lines, it'll have the like the nostrils, the eyelids, all that stuff's the same though. So it has the same symmetry, but it plays with your mind because both sides are different, which is what I like doing. And I really enjoy designing each piece different on each side. It's just fun for me. So it's something unique that I do.